Let me fix my bra. Sorry.
You're fine. That's fine. That's what friends do.
Speaking of friends, okay. Lovely day today. It's very cloudy.
Very cloudy.
But we've been getting a lot of rain, which is great.
I told you on my way here. I actually got hail.
Yeah. Well, when you see this video, it won't be the same day that we're talking about. So please don't get confused. But anyway, Shaun and I were just talking about what a topic we're going to talk about today, and we started thinking, well, why don't we talk about
mom friendships,
adult friendships,
the story of Maria and Shaun.
How it's, because we do have our friends. You have your friends, I have my friends that we've had since
forever,
like high school, grade school,
forever,
and you still have them. Yes.
Yeah. But and some of them are in different places in their lives. Like I have my daughter's godmother and best friend, like she's not a mom. And so like we have completely different lives.
She's the godmom of your baby though.
Oh yeah. She's a good one too.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. So we have our friends. So that makes us really good friends because we've kept our friends over the years. Even though we both have moved from where we're originally from where we grew up, where we are originally from.
Exactly.
So
you're more, it's so funny because we are so different. Like you're more
I'm Midwest,
and I'm West Coast.
Yes. And somehow we met at a Catholic school and we both
in the parking lot.
Waiting during pickup.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
she met my mom first.
Mom.
And my mom was with me.
Well, but she's a Chicago, like there's
her husband is from the Midwest.
Yeah. So that's how, we're
and
Cubs.
It was the Cubs.
The Cubs. It's because of the Cubs. It's always because of the Cubs. Well, that's how I've been meeting a lot of Chicago people here because of
the Cubs
or the Bears
or the Bears.
Like the common stuff. And obviously my son's in baseball. So you get to meet a lot of people. Well, obviously, their kids are playing baseball.
And then you start talking about baseball.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're from there too. Yes. But anyway, so we did meet at the school. And,
it was like, it wasn't like an immediate, like, boom.
No, it wasn't.
It was kind of little chit chat.
Well, because our kids were not in the same grade.
Exactly.
And it's just that I saw your mom more during pickup.
Oh, and you know what it was? Mm-hmm. Maria had this wine venture she was doing, and she had
at the time,
this wine event at her house, and invited
a wine tasting thing.
My mom and myself, and so we came over, and I think that brought us a little bit closer.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, no, that's because Shaun recruited me. I think I mentioned.
Well, I recruited you because I came over your house and we had a lot of fun.
After the wine tasting, she recruited me to be the PTO president of the school. That's how it happened.
I know.
And
I think it was like during the holidays too, because everyone's happy and cheerful, and I would never forget the day. I think I called her up on the phone and I'm like, hey Maria, this is Shaun. I'm like, how would you like to be the PTO president?
And I'm like, no, well actually you brought it up to me at my wine event, and I said, no, Shaun, no. I'm not. I've done so much of that stuff back in Chicago. Like not.
I knew she had experience.
Like, doing volunteering stuff for events, right?
We were both involved moms.
Well, I became more involved because you recruited me.
You're welcome.
But our main point is
we became friends.
That's how we became friends. And now we are like the best of friends.
Yes, we see each other all the time and we still love it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can just be ourselves and talk about everything. But, looking back, when we first moved here to Arizona, and when we attended, the school night, back to school night, and you had people speaking, and at the time there was a different PTO president, and I remember that lady talking about just kind of trying to recruit parents to be part of PTO. And she was just saying, yeah, I became president. And then my vice president, who I met because of our kids being in the same grade, has become like my best friend. And I was like, oh, interesting, blah, blah, blah. And then
it's true because she was PTO president and I was vice president, and we
became the best of friends. And that's how, I guess that's how it works. Right? God brings us together.
He said, I got a plan for you two ladies.
No, I think this is funny because last week when Shaun and I did that segment on different things you can do for fall break, and then we kind of celebrated being outside and going to a happy hour at the restaurant, and off camera we were just talking about how, like, man, imagine if we had met a long time ago.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
And then
it wouldn't be safe.
It wouldn't be safe.
And we met in our 20s, girl.
No, that is so true. I think God knows what he was doing.
He's like, I'm going to wait on this one.
Yes. He was really
We would have had so much fun. No, but it would have been dangerous.
Yeah. God was
younger Maria and younger Shaun with no kids.
That's what I mean. God was really looking out.
He's like, I'm going to wait on this one.
We're safe now. We just like doing like brunches.
Yeah, daytime stuff.
Imagine if we were doing nighttime stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't be a good thing.
I mean, coming from Chicago and she's from San Diego. I mean,
and I was going to Tijuana.
Oh yeah, I would have gone with you.
Oh, I know.
And we would have never known we were going to come back. We would have made our own tequila.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that was like really stuck with me. It's like, yeah, I mean, God really knows, God. I have to say, yeah, he brought us at the right time.
Definitely. And it was also like the perfect time because even before we started podcasting, Maria and I would talk to each other all the time. And we would like just share things with each other and
about stuff. And I felt really comfortable.
Yeah.
And
it felt good afterwards just to be able to talk and just like get it out instead of holding it inside, and then having someone that like got it
without having to explain.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, people, you don't really get a lot of that with everybody. You just, kind of feel like sometimes you got to have to watch how you
watch what you say or watch how you say so you don't offend them or hurt their feelings.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice to be with someone with the no judgment zone, free zone thing, whatever.
And it kind of gets your personality. I mean, yeah, I had an incident.
When? Which one?
No, at work.
Oh, at work. Yeah.
I didn't realize like this one coworker was extra sensitive. Mm-hmm. And I had just made a simple comment like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Mm-hmm. And that hurt her feelings. And I was like, yeah, my manager was like, what did you say to so-and-so? I said, I really literally didn't say anything. And they're like, well, she's a little, so I'm like, I will go apologize.
So, how old? I'm sorry.
She was younger.
Okay, younger. Like how much younger? Millennial?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That explains it.
I didn't even realize, like.
I think the age gap because of a different way of.
And maybe because I'm older and I said it to her.
It could be many different ways. It's just she's sensitive.
Very sensitive. Like you call me sensitive, but I can.
Well, you're sensitive in a way. You get touched so easily, and you have tears, and I'm the same way, but I guess I've gotten colder over the years. With 3 kids, I don't know.
3 kids will probably do it to you.
It's like I can't cry every time. I can only shed so many tears.
I've gotten better. My daughter's like, you cry on my birthday. You cry when I graduate. Well, I don't think I cried this graduation, and it was a big one.
No, you were already crying prior to it because of
of the video, putting everything together.
That's right. I did that. I explained that to you. Like by the time graduation comes, you would have shed everything.
You're just gonna be like, okay.
You had like a whole month to be crying about it.
Exactly.
Right.
This is true.
So no, going back. So I guess
friends,
to friendships and adult friendships that you actually form later on, as opposed to when you have formed them when you were younger. And then it's actually when obviously as we're older, we're more pickier.
Yeah.
And
when I was younger,
and we don't tolerate. Our patience is kind of low and stuff. We just don't tolerate a lot of stuff. It's like, that's why probably we don't have as many friends when you're older.
Well, sometimes you do grow out of your friends, and there's friends that like really, really stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, basically what I find is you want to, as you get older, this is me. I'm not speaking for everybody, but for me, what works for me is I love the freedom to not have a friend to make me feel bad. Like, why haven't you called me? Why haven't you done it? Blah, blah, blah,
guilt trip you.
The guilt trip me because, life happens. And I don't expect, that from other people because I know they're busy. So, but what I do like is a friend that when you do get together, you don't waste time about talking about how come we haven't spoken.
You just go, let's just like have
you
fun,
pick up where you leave off. My motto is, I want a friend that we can pick up where we leave off. No guilt.
Exactly.
And just be there for me when I need you, no matter how many years has gone by.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just because I'm that kind of loyal friend. So it's just, I guess that's my only expectation for my friend.
And that's not a lot to ask for.
No.
But then again.
But then you have sensitive people though. So I can't. But then like I said, in my grown age, I'm 55 years old. I'm so different from when I was 25.
Exactly.
So now
I think we were more petty when we were younger.
Oh gosh, I just don't. I guess I just don't have patience like being at 55 as much. I'm like, we don't have that. We only have so much time in this world, and you don't want to waste time on small things, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just. And
that saying's true. Don't sweat the small stuff.
No. I feel like okay. Speaking of that,
sweating for small stuff.
No. I was laughing at it because I was scrolling through. I don't know if it's Instagram or TikTok, and there was a small clip from The Hangover. And the Asian dude, I forgot.
Oh, he's good. He's the
funny guy. But I guess Bradley Cooper was like complaining about him getting shot, and the Asian guy was like, "Well, did you die?"
I think I remember that part. I haven't seen that movie in so long. And that's a good comedy.
It is. I started laughing because basically the point is, okay, so who cares? You got shot. Like, okay,
get over it.
If you die, then we have a problem. Maybe, but
you live through it.
It's just like, but it's just funny though. It's like albino. I'm that kind of friend. I'll be there for everybody for whatever. But please don't make me feel bad for stuff that is just like
I'm laughing in my own way because my poor daughter, she for the first time had because her doctor, the checkup and everything. So she had to get her blood tested just like your son did.
Okay.
And I get it because I'm terrified of needles too.
Yeah.
She's never given blood before.
Okay.
And it was very traumatic for her, and I had to be super sensitive. And I kept thinking, this is not going to kill you. That's what I kept thinking in my head. But the mom side of me is like, it's okay, sweetie. You can squeeze my hand if you need to. And then when she was done, I think I even said, look, you survived. Like you didn't.
Right. And how did she react to that?
She was fine. She was, I think, like now that she's experienced it, like she's totally fine.
But sometimes you have to tell kids that. It's like, I'm sorry that it hurt you, but you're in one piece.
I would never do anything to put you in danger.
You're breathing.
She's like, are you sure?
No, I was like, are you breathing? Yes, then you're okay.
You're okay. You survived.
Well, sometimes we really, I'm sorry, but the generation, the younger generation, you really have to teach them about, like, they're pretty sensitive and fragile, and
yeah,
you
know, are you talking about when we would get hurt
things.
And our parents would be like, did you break a bone? Then you're okay.
Right. That's why, it's funny, like when you're a first time mom, you're like very careful. By the time the second or the third and they fall, I just ignore it, because it's like, I just want to make sure that they get up. Okay, then they're fine.
I know we're getting off topic, but the world has made it so easy for people. Like when we were little, we would go down those slides that would burn you and do all this dangerous stuff. Now everything's so safe.
Well, yeah, that's why I think, has made kids so weaker.
Like, get them tough.
They're weaker, right? Any little thing like, not like how we were.
And I think it's like that with their friendships too.
So yeah, our topic's about friendship. So going back to
but this all ties in.
Going back to the friendship, the adult friendships that we were talking about. So yeah, as we get older, it's like you have to really nurture the ones that you have and the new ones that you form, because it's
harder.
It is harder
to make friends as an adult.
Oh yeah, like I said, because you
and I got lucky.
We maybe just don't tolerate as much. Yeah, I mean, we're happy-go-lucky people, though. We meet people all the time.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of if clicking,
having it stick
is the thing. It's like just seeing if that's because some personalities are. I mean, do I have to explain it to people?
Like, what we're talking about.
There are some people,
but they have their people and they get along, and that's what makes
true.
it perfect.
That's what I mean. It's like a puzzle. Let's see if it fits. And you do have to nurture it. I mean, and it's great when you actually get to see people you haven't seen in a long time, and then you reconnect and you catch up, and it's like the best thing. And then next thing you know, you've learned that they've gone through this, and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish I was there for you. But then they're like, don't worry about it. You're here now.
Yeah.
And see, that's my kind of people.
Like, that's my kind of people. Like, now let's go eat.
And that's another thing. I love people that love food. Because that's my culture too. We love food.
Food's yummy. You guys know this.
No, but that's how you connect.
It is.
Everything. It's at the table, and especially culture.
Growing up, I just like being like, the kitchen is almost like the center of like
conversation,
the family,
everything, like sharing everything.
With my dad, like every Sunday, his house, we would all go over there and we would all eat, and either him and my stepmother was cooking food.
Right. And that's how I've always seen how a family should connect at the table, through eating and stuff. That's why I loved it when we were on vacation. I mentioned it more than once. Because
you guys were eating together
at the cruise.
Your schedule was the same because you guys were on vacation together.
And that's what I told my kids. I will never, ever want to change that. That is something I always will look forward to during vacation, when we are all out together eating together.
Yeah. That was like when every year we'd go San Diego and like visit family and everything, and stay at my daughter's godmother's house. We would always sit at the table together, and eat, and it was fun because we have the time to do it, and we like that was like part of our routine.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that's what I definitely miss with moving to Arizona, because I left a lot of my friends in Chicago, and I see all the posts, and they get together for birthdays, or they get together, and it's all about always.
I know, I see that too.
Always food related, right? Like they go to dinner somewhere and this and that. And I'm like, and here I am like, oh man, that food was so good. I missed
can
it.
you send me some?
I mean, we can always talk about what's going on with you, but I missed out on the food. It's okay. We can always find a restaurant here.
I know. And we told you last episode how many events, you know, which one is still sticking in my head?
Which one?
The taco festival.
Oh God, we did talk about. We need to look that up when you know when it is.
I think it's October 18th.
Gosh, you remember?
Well, only because when I was taking my daughter to school, there was a big billboard, and she pointed it out, and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Okay, but you know, I have to say, I would definitely be there for that.
Yeah,
all that taco trucks everywhere.
Yeah, we need to do it and invite Miss Ramirez.
Oh, Miss Ramirez! Shout out to Miss Ramirez.
She was my daughter's first grade teacher, and she loves herself tacos.
That's another friendship that we have formed, which is awesome. You know, you can be friends with your kids' teachers,
and we are friends with a lot of the teachers that at their middle school and still love those teachers.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to
Miss Brown. She's also an Aquarian.
We need to have we need to have dinner soon. So anyway, yeah, it's just, you know, there's just, it's just, I say appreciate it when you do meet.
It is, because the older we get, you don't have a lot of adult friends. Mostly, like if you're a parent, you
don't have much time to go out. Like really,
there's no socializing. Because
not as much like when you were younger. Obviously,
not as much.
I mean, my gosh, we like to do stuff during the daytime
while the kids are at school.
Our kids are at school, or on the weekend. But no, there was a big gap there, right? When they're younger, it's just harder. But now that they're older, they're more independent. You tend to,
they're doing their own things now.
So we're like, okay, now we can go out. Here we are thinking we can go out, but then we're home by what, 10?
Before that for me. Oh my gosh.
Because I want to be in bed by 10:30.
So even when we went to the gala lasts till 11.
And that was late for me.
We didn't stay till 11.
Whoa.
We were all like, are you okay going now? I'm like, yes.
Like, I want to go. We were out during the day.
No, we were.
Well, no, we were doing a
podcast.
Yeah, but then I'm saying it was a longer day.
It was a long day.
The thing started like around 4, 5. Cocktails. It was like 5.
5, yeah.
So
that was a long time.
For us. I mean, back in our day, that would
just be getting started.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We don't go out till 11 at night. How things change.
Oh, they change. Yeah. And you have those friends that, when you were young, and you just be like, I think like you have those friends that are like your party friends.
Yeah.
And then you have those friends that are just like your glue friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember like I had a lot of friends like I would just go out with, and I don't think we ever talk anymore.
Well, maybe you reach out. Maybe they're,
I don't even know if I remember half their last names.
But yeah.
For all you guys that have great friends, just appreciate them. Let them know you love them.
For sure. I mean, it's, the thing is so great now is the fact that we have social media and you can FaceTime or always.
And it's easier easier to find friends.
Yeah. But the thing is that what I find it weird, well, not weird, but it's not something that we were accustomed to. Now how people meet, like go on dates. It's like, there's a lot of these dating apps.
Dating apps.
That's like,
I've never done it.
Well, obviously I've been married for so long that obviously I've never.
When you were married, they probably didn't exist.
No, that's what I mean. No, you mean before I got married?
Well, when you met your husband, there was no dating app.
Maybe they were just starting. Maybe
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. How I see how people meet and they ghost you and through it's like through the app and all that stuff. I mean, this is a whole other topic that we could talk about but then again, I can't relate because I don't know. But
we used to jokingly put our friend's name and phone number on the wall for a good time call.
I'm sure things have changed, but anyway, I mean, not to talk bad about dating app. It's just something that's
people really, have met through dating apps.
I don't know anything about it, and I don't know how to relate to that.
Neither do I. No.
So that's crazy. It seems so.
I need to get that energy from you, seeing you, being around you, and not just some generic app or.
So I think maybe the best place to meet somebody, if you're, it's probably through some sort of community, or through church. Some people meet church group or something.
Church groups, yeah.
Those are the best places because
everyone,
because they're
all married.
They pray to God and Yeah. Not everybody through his church. You have those single groups though.
Not church I go to.
I mean, if you look, you'll find it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, we keep going off topic. But basically, we're talking about friendships, adult friendships specifically.
Not adult dating, adult friendships.
I'm sorry. I don't know why, but it popped up in my head.
Just trying to help a sister out.
Trying to help the sister out. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, you guys, thank you for listening to us. And
we're just babble about friendship and dating and everything.
But our friendship turned into In the Moment with Maria and Shaun.
Yeah. Went from school pickup to PTO to being parents at the school to now being podcast
friends.
Yeah. Moms. Yeah. So
the amazing things that can happen through friendships.
Exactly. And nurture it. Okay. So we'll see you again.
And please subscribe, and share.
Yes. Homecoming season's coming up for a lot of our children.
My daughter's going.
So October is coming. So we'll see you in October.
You guys take care.
Okay.
Bye.